Alright, we are here at the Days Inn Civic Center, Roanoke, Virginia, also known as the Days Inn Orange Avenue. You can see we're standing on the foundation of part of the hotel that actually burnt down. It turned into this little courtyard. There's Andrew. So, we'll take a little walk around. This isn't too much of a courtyard out here. And of course, this video is dedicated to TJ Elevator Fan.
That's right, TJ Elevator Fan.
Take a little walk around this area right here.
This is the elevator right here.
Nice landscaping.
See,
this is the elevator which survived the fire.
Here's the machine room.
Which is locked, as it should be.
Yeah.
And the lobby. I'm not going to go inside the lobby, though. Got the front of the hotel here. Continental breakfast. And then the rooms start. That's about all there is to this place. Nothing all that complicated. And it's on very busy Orange Avenue.
I'm not looking forward to driving in that mess.
Alright, we're here at the Days Inn Civic Center in Roanoke, Virginia, also known by some as the Days Inn Orange Avenue. Today we're going to be taking a tour of room 204. Here's a quick view of the outside. It's a pretty typical 70s exterior corridor motel. You can see down here a stairwell. A little grungy, but mostly clean. Anyway, we'll go ahead and enter room 204. The door does not open very well. You can see when you open it up farther, it actually hits the carpet, so you can't open it any farther than this. As far as the door goes, that's all you get. So we'll go ahead and close it. As you first enter, you have a light switch located right here. Turns this on and off. Your view is outside of these very colorful curtains. I'm not saying that's a good thing, by the way. The view is exactly the same as what you just saw outside. This is probably about the worst corner of the room right here as you enter. The door is covered in scuff marks, probably people kicking it because they can't open it. The carpet's a little bit dirty as well, and this chair looks like somebody either spilled something on it, had an accident, something like that. So, you can see they give you two nice chairs to sit in. It's too bad this corner kind of tracks from the rest of the room, though. Just doesn't look too great. Then in between the chairs down here, you have your heating and cooling system for the whole room. It's this funny little guy. Usually if they're this small, they only do air conditioning, but this one actually does still do heating too. And it keeps up with the room very nicely, so little bitty air conditioner, but it does a good job. Anyway, pan up and look at the rest of the room. Pretty much your typical motel you'd find just about anywhere in the country. A little dated. You got these lovely bedspreads that match the lovely curtains. Now you might notice that this bed is turned down in a kind of funny way, which is one gripe I have with this place. You see, I leave to go downstairs to the free continental breakfast each morning. I've done that every morning I've been here. I go down and have a mini bagel. It takes like 10 minutes max. When I go out in the hallway, I don't see a maid anywhere. When I come back, the room is made up. And by made up, I mean the bedspread is like loosely pulled up on the bed, and there's towels sitting on this bed along with fresh shampoo and everything else. And I mean, I don't really care too much that the sheets aren't getting changed, but the problem is that I mean, you kind of expect like some areas of the room might get disinfected or something, and I just can't imagine that within 10 minutes, and I mean within 10 minutes, they find the room is empty, they come in and they leave. They must be here for like 5. So they can't really be doing any kind of substantial cleaning in here at all. And the other issue that I've had is that they've rested towels on this bedspread. Now these bedspreads are not used in hotels very much anymore. Most hotels will use all washable bed linens because who knows how long it's been since these things have been washed. And I mean, a lot of times people will kick them on the floor, so the towels that they set down on this one were all full of hair. I mean, whoever did those towels either went bald in the process, or all the hair got picked up by setting it on these disgusting bedspreads. I'm not a big fan of having to pick off like 10 big black long hairs. That's not an exaggeration, by the way, from my towels. So, cleanliness rant ends there. The place was pretty decent when I came in, but based on the subpar cleaning that I've seen happen while I'm staying here, I have to think that this place can't be all that clean. Anyway, you get a little desk in between the two beds, complete with one power socket that's open, free from the lamps that you have to kind of MacGyver to get behind. I like having a place to plug in my electronics by the bed. It's not going to happen here. Along this wall, all the outlets are also full, because you have a TV and this little lamp on this one. And you got a microwave and mini fridge on this one, and this is very well worth it. It's nice having a mini fridge and a microwave. I mean, check this out. It's actually relatively clean in there. And you got this older mini fridge down here, which is very good size. I got a gallon of milk in there, a few other things. That is handy. That's a good value right there. So that's about it for this section of the room. Then you get into the bathroom area. A little bit of an odd layout. Hi, by the way. So you got your light up here. Decent amount of space on the sink. One thing I thought was odd, usually you expect the towel rack to be along here. It's over there for some reason. So I end up dripping on the stuff I put down on the safe. Not ideal, but it works. And they give you a little space to hang up your clothes. You can see they only give you 2 hangers, at least in this particular room. They're the kind you can't steal, but it looks like somebody stole one anyway. So I just kind of hung the rest of my stuff on there. And speaking of the safe, this does appear to be one of the newer features of the room. It's a combination safe, one of these ones where you set a code. Oh, oops, has to be 4 digits. Meant to do that. And it locks. And then once it, see that it shows you the code you entered so you can double check. Then you enter that code again. And it opens it back up. Good place to keep your valuables. You know, you never know who's going to come in the room, a maid that might have sticky fingers or something. So, you got a safe. And some room to put your luggage down, and an ironing board. And a coffee maker that was on top of the safe, but I moved it down there since I'm not really a big coffee drinker. Ice bucket too. Then we get in the bathroom with my favorite pet peeve, with the light and the fan wired to one switch. Got tile on the floor. It looks like it's really gross around the toilet. I believe that's just some leftover caulking or something from replacing it. I could be wrong, and it could actually be gross, but I prefer to think that it's not that visually disgusting. And you got 2 rolls of toilet paper on the wall, some pint-sized bath towels up there, and you get your combo shower and bathtub, which actually comes complete with a brand new curtain. Looks like a brand new curtain rod too. A brand new shower head with all kinds of settings on it that actually works very well. Good water pressure too. You can see we turn this guy on, twist this, switch to it, and spraying on me, but you get the idea. Very nice shower head. And I got my watch soaked. So that's about all there is to this little bitty room. Like I said, other than the problems that I have with the cleaning crews that they have at this motel, the room is pretty decent. Not sure what's going on up there. Might have been a leak where they sprayed some Kills on the ceiling. Anyway, that's about all that there is. Hope you enjoyed this little room tour, and that is it.